Good evening, y'all. It's Saturday and it's already 9 o'clock. And I just got in to make Mother and I something tiny to eat. There's our pancakes from this morning. For lunch, I took them and I split them and made a ham and tomato. I put it on there and put mayonnaise just like you would a regular turkey or ham sandwich. And I split one of those and made a little pocket out of it, and she really enjoyed that. That's what I've always done with pancakes. I'll take them and I'll just cut them in half and put my spread on there, whatever I make, grilled cheese, whatever I make, and use that as my bread, and they really turn out good. So let's set these over here on the sweet potatoes. I'll get them sweet potatoes cooked here pretty soon, not tonight, maybe tomorrow. Turn our grease on. Get some challenge butter. Gotta have our challenge butter. I didn't come on tonight live because I've been messing with my Facebook. I don't hardly ever use it, but they said I posted something today. I haven't even been on there for a week on one of my art accounts, and it said I posted something that was unethical or something. That's just not me. I'm sorry. That's just not me. It's not Billie Jean. So I don't know. I guess y'all all have trouble if you do Facebook. I don't do it very often, but just for the messenger. Now I can't get a messenger. I'm going to have to call Granny Pat because now my messenger, if you see this, Granny Pat, that's the reason I haven't messaged you, because they cut my messenger and my Facebook. They locked it out for, I think, 2 days or something like that. So people just have to, my message people just have to wait till I can get back up and running. It'll be about Tuesday or Wednesday, but I'll call you, Granny Pat, on the telephone. Now I got these out of the garden. These had jalapenos that, they're not the hot ones, had turned red. And so I'm not really too concerned about the seed, but I'm not going to use a lot of them. I'm just going to chop them tiny. I just want a little tiny flavor from these. Although there's they're full. Those bushes are full. So I'm going to do, I guess, pickled jalapenos to save them. I don't know what else. That cowboy candy or what, I don't remember what it was. Sweet jalapeno. So what are y'all doing on Saturday night? I hope y'all doing okay. Mom's in there watching a movie. And I asked her, do you want something to eat? She's never hungry, y'all. And she said, not really. And I said, well, I can make these, something like a quesadilla. And I said, then I can put a little, let me put these over there, use them in my, I said I could make us some little something. And I thought, you know, I've got that I'd put that in the freezer, and then I took it back out after I made that corned beef other day. And I thought, well, I got my messy mess rag. I thought, well, so I'm just going to chop this little pepper. So it's just a little, give it just a little flavor, I guess you could say. Plus, I wanted to just say hello to everybody and tell y'all I'm not coming on tonight because I've been so consumed with that darn internet. Finally, that guy came today, so maybe we've got it fixed. We're going to check it out tomorrow. We'll see. Let me get that out of that. I'm going to take some of this corned beef and I'm going to slice that off there as thin as, oh, I mean March hare, just thin. That is thin as, I mean, just very thin. This is the way I use up a lot of that roast and stuff. See how thin that is? You have to just get it, I mean baby thin. But boy, this corned beef, you can keep it and it'll make great. Put it in the freezer and then take it out and let pieces thaw. It makes great sandwiches. Now we'll put that in our foil because I might can use that in the I've used it in beans and everything else. I know this is not a recipe and all that, but I felt like, now I buy these street tacos, the Mission, the tiny ones. I go ahead and buy those. And, you know, I love pastrami sandwiches. That's what I use that corned beef on. I'll make that swirl dough bread and used to make our own. I've made sauerkraut. I just don't have the room to do it anymore. So I get these street tacos, the Mission, a super soft taco. And we'll put that, you can do this and set these out if you're having a little party. I put my bit butter, just some butter down in there. That's all I do. Put that butter. Let me get these out of my spoon rest. I don't want that to cook too much. So I'll tell you what I think I'll do. I'll just go ahead and chop this and kind of heat it. Well, we can do it either way. Let me get something else. Okay, I had to get my cheese out of there. I put a little cheese just on each one of them. A little bit kind of there, and if it sticks, it just sticks. But it shouldn't. Then I'll put a little bit of my red pepper, just kind of on it, like that. Then I'll put a little bit of this corned beef, just kind of on those. Put that piled up there. Then I'll spread a little butter just on the back of that. That kind of cements that a little bit down on that. You don't want a whole bunch, Billy Jean. Now I'll take that and kind of just put that lid on there, and that'll just kind of help it to bond together. You just want it to bond together. I always got such a big darn mess. Probably need to flip those. Let's see. I get sidetracked and then I forget, y'all. And then put those right like that. And I still got butter. We'll just put our little lid back on, turn that up just a hair. Let that steam. Get ready for your next two. Get them ready to go. Put a little butter on them. And this makes a good thing to use up roast or meat or something that you have. Because, you know, it's always nice to be able to use up the stuff that you have, because we don't waste nothing around here. And I came up with this a long time ago. I had pork roast left over, and I thought, how am I going to use all that? Well, and then I got to thinking, you know, I think I'll make these little tacos, kind of. get a little plate so I can get those out of the way. Now those, let's check them. Oh yeah, they're fine. See? Now they'll stick together. They'll hold together now. So you've got them where they'll hold together. Turn your pan down, Billy Jean. You're getting fire in here. Turn that down, Billy Jean. Now put that butter side up, because I want this stuff here. Tiny kitchen. Tiny kitchen. Y'all hear me say that a lot, don't you? Okay, we're going to put pepper, pepper, pepper. Let me go ahead and get this off of here, because we don't need to leave it. We're not going to use it. Let's just get it on here and get that like that. Don't waste it. We don't want to waste it, y'all. Those are maybe, let's get us some cheese on there. A little bit of cheese. A little bit of cheese. A little bit of lid. Okay, let's turn that down and get a little butter for our lid. Turn your butter in like I told you, see, it helps hold that, glue that stuff together. That's what you want. Okay. And we've got that low enough. Get your lid, your pan lid, not your lid to your tostada, tostito, street taco. Now you can use that rest. Yes, you can use the rest of that little bit of cheese and sprinkle it on the top. You can make a chili con carne sauce to go on these, and that's good too. I've got some meat there. You can just put that, get this cleaned up. What I do is I just take my dregs, as I call it, off of this bamboo cutting board, and I just stick them in there. So there's nothing, no pepper left, no cheese left. Now, where's my, let me get my lid rag, because I know I'll need that lid again. But let me check these and see. See, those hadn't stuck together, but I'm going to go ahead and flip them over so that they'll brown. They'll get hot here in a minute. Go ahead and turn your stove off since you're through doing that. I'll get Granny's plate, and I'll put Mother's little quesadillas. I'm going to cut them first. Let me set those up there. Let me go ahead and get that rag out of the way. Got stuff all falling all over the place. Now then, I'll get one of these. See how that's stuck together? Just nice as you can be. And I just take it and I just cut them in wedges. Like that. So she can eat it easier. See how that made a there you go. Now, to just finish that off, I'll just add a little cheese on top just to make it look good. Now let me set this back over here, and I'll get this out of the way. And I'll get to see how those balloons up. They will balloon up. See, those flour tortillas will balloon up because they get air in them. See how that's browned on both sides. So we've got that taken care of. Let those lay out here on there. Go ahead and cut these. I cut them when they're kind of hot. You don't want to cut them and burn yourself, but because they are hot. See how that cheese and stuff's melted in there? they'll sit there and glue themselves down. Once they start cooling, they'll glue on down, and you'll, just like you put some glue on it. They're crispy. Oh, they're crispy. They get crispy, but those are, see how that meat is in there? And peppers and all that. Now that makes a good, now I'll get some, if I wanted to. I don't know if I will. But if I wanted to, I could, that'll kind of stick to those, see, and then you eat it. If I wanted to, I could get some sour cream or any kind of, you can even use a onion dip or make your own ranch dip, something like that. And on my pancakes, I just put them out on a plate and let them cool. Put a towel over them all day. A clean, fresh, clean towel. That's just the way I do food. I put a clean towel because through the day, if you want to eat something, which I do, y'all know I love to eat, I'll come by and I'll get a little bite. So if it was in the icebox, then I wouldn't be as big as I am. But since I don't keep it in the icebox and I keep it under that little towel, I just reach up under that towel and I get me a bite of something and off I go. That's why I don't do a lot of desserts and keep them, because my sugar would be 300, 500, or whatever. But I wanted just to check in with y'all and tell you I'm not going to do a live tonight. And I'm not sure, probably tomorrow, but we'll have to wait and see. I just wanted to give y'all this little tip of how to use up meat and get you some of those little Mission Street tacos and keep those last in the refrigerator for several months, and use your extra meat, and then you can make you some of these little delightful little things to eat. And that's what we're going to have if y'all was here. You know what I say. God bless you. God bless us. God bless the United States. We'll talk to you soon. I wish y'all was here to eat some of these with us. Bye-bye.